Ever heard a song so smooth it feels like your soul is slipping on butter? That's what happens when Animal Liberation Orchestra gets going. This band doesn't just play music, they create a vibe so thick you could spread it on toast. If you came here expecting a structured, predictable set list, prepare to have your expectations melted like warm blubber on a beach rock. Let's start with Girl, I Wanna Lay You Down, a song that sounds like a seductive lullaby wrapped in funk and folk. Jack Johnson hopped in on this track, bringing his signature breezy vocals, and somehow, it became the most laid-back yet dangerously effective romance anthem ever recorded. It was originally written for a silent film soundtrack, which explains why it feels cinematic, like the part in a movie where two people lock eyes from across a campfire, and suddenly, the entire world slows down. Then there's Fly, a song that doesn't just talk about soaring, it actually lifts you up. This one comes from Fly Between Falls, an album that officially put ALO on the jam band map. It's a groovy, free-flowing track that somehow makes you feel like you're floating over a California coastline in slow motion. And in true ALO fashion, it's a jam song, which means if you catch it live, it might stretch into a full-on musical journey where time and space become optional. And speaking of jam magic, Try is a song that embodies the entire essence of ALO. Hopeful, funky, and just the right amount of improvisational weirdness. It was recorded in a barn, because of course it was. The band just packed their instruments, hit record, and let the music roll. The result? A track that feels both perfectly crafted and completely spontaneous, like a musical handshake between structure and chaos. ALO is one of those bands that sneaks up on you. 1 minute, you're grooving along, and the next, you're questioning why every other band suddenly feels too structured. They jam, they experiment, and they make songs about love, flying, and pure unfiltered joy. They don't just play music, they melt it into your bones. So next time you need a soundtrack for a beach bonfire, a road trip, or a daydream, just press play and let the blubber-soft grooves of ALO take over.